Hello, my relatives. Lewa Shichu, yeah, Thomas Draskovic, Amachiapolo. Naha Lakhóta, Čhetán Ohítika, Hemie. Húnkpapa Lakhóta, Naha Wahpé, Khúte, Dakhóta, Hemachalo. Hello, my relatives in English. My name is Thomas Draskovic. In Lakhóta, I'm called Brave Hawk. I'm an enrolled member of the Standing Rock Nation, and I'm Húnkpapa Lakhóta, Wahpé, Khúte, Dakhóta. I am a full-time educator and teach my Lakhóta language and culture. I'm also a lead singer and songwriter for a band called Pretendians, which is an all-native rock band based out of Minneapolis. And I'm also an actor, artist, and activist. Yeah, you're the only person that I've actually let touch my hair besides my wife.
That's what my mom said.
Yeah, as part of our tradition, it's part of our hair culture is you only let a very select few people and work with your hair. So that's part of why I felt comfortable going to you. Since I'm so close to your mom, I kind of feel like you're almost like a niece.
Yeah.
And then also a lot of that hair teaching too, I think about when I talk to my students, because a lot of them come from cultures where men don't have long hair. And so they're always like, oh, you look like a girl, or you have hair like a girl. And I'm like, no, I have warrior hair, because in our culture we gain strength from our hair. And we'd only really cut it really short in times of loss and in times of great grief, to show kind of the suffering that you're going through and the kind of how weak that you feel at that point. My sophomore year of college, I went back to the reservation to live with my mom and over on Standing Rock and work housing. And one of our rituals in the morning is doing this. I would sit at the table and eat my breakfast, and it was still dark out, and she would still come out and braid my hair every morning.
And she can speak love and prayer into each braid.
Exactly, yeah. And so it's nice to feel that attention and that love, because a lot of times you kind of put yourself away from that when you're trying to make money or trying to make your way in the world and trying to establish yourself in any type of way, and you kind of sometimes disconnect from that. And it's nice to be pulled back to your roots and to be pulled back to what really means something to you. That connection.
You've got a show?
Yeah, today we have a show at Lake Harriet, or Bade Uma, the other lake. And it's part of a ongoing winter kind of show, carnival type thing. And so we'll be playing on Lake Harriet, Bade Uma. It makes sense that we're going to be on one of our ancestral lakes, in our ancestral land, Khúte, that we get to actually debut a new song that talks about the importance of water to our life.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. You are good to go.
Excellent. Thank you.
Those luscious curls.
Very nice. This is actually beaded by one of my former students, Naomi Berglund. And I'm very proud of this fact is that I started to teach her when she was in 4th grade. They created this for us because part of why we're called Pretendians is that we're trying to craft a different narrative around what it means to be an Indigenous person and what it means to be an outwardly spoken Indigenous person that speaks from a current cultural lens rather than always something from the past. And so to be able to make sure that you connect yourself to your Indigenous teachings and your cultural teachings, but to also provide that as a space to move forward and to be progressive and how we present ourselves. This piece here is actually from my principal at school, Dr. Brown, who's Ojibwe, and he's also a graphic artist. And if you really understand what this symbolizes, it symbolizes that we've been here before America was even a concept as a country, and to understand that we're still here long after it's either going to be progressing forward or not. but we're always going to be a part of that, and we always have been a part of that. And I think I love what that represents.
No,
That's
they
theirs?
had that.
Okay, all right.
But they said that there was a problem yesterday with the other bands, and
Yeah.
they were missing a mic stand and a mic, so I had Jill bring a mic stand and a mic and a cable
Nice.
and stuff.
Everyday Ummah, like Harriet. Our genre that we play in, with rock and kind of punk influence, is a lot of that is kind of breaking down barriers. With punk, it's very raw, very visceral, about being the most base part of who you are, and to be open to that and to let that just flow out. And so for us culturally, it produces a space for me to be really, really true about what I believe and what I stand for.
What'd you say? Sound the same. That's a recipe.
Well, we're here at Stone Arch Bridge, right above the Mississippi River, because in Minnesota, Minnesota, is a birthplace of the Dakhóta people. I like to kind of think about that when I walk through this area, how many generations of my people lived right in this area that we're at today, and how many generations have actually just passed on their knowledge to remind myself that many Uchone, that water is life.
Hello?
How, Ina? Hello, Mom. How you doing? Uh-huh. Oh, that's there. Yeah, we're on Wahpé. We're on the Mississippi River right now. You're a huge source of inspiration and strength for me, so I wanted to make sure that you're a part of this too, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So I hope I make you proud, and I hope when you see this, it'll bring a smile to your face.
I am proud of you, Tom, for all the stuff you're doing. Very proud of you.
Thank you. Wopila tranka ila ina. Acha. Aha. Lila te chichila ila.
Isha, te chifila, Nisha.
Aha. Acha.
Yeah, like, away chikila kataya.
Aha. That's it. Oh, gotcha, ma. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Uh-huh.
Duck, okay.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.